Hello. So I have something to say, and it's never, ever, ever give up. Like, hold on to your dreams and focus on them, and just let life give you what it's got to give you, and be patient, because there's sometimes, we have, well, I can speak from my own experiences that sometimes you spend a lot of time, I've spent a lot of time really wanting to sort of shift things in my life and reclaim aspects of myself. And specifically, I've been, over the last maybe 2 years, I've been wanting to create ways to be of service to humanity, and it's been a really gradual process, because in the job that I worked in for the longest amount of time, at a school in Randwick with very troubled little kids, I worked under a couple of principals there who were basically, there was goodness beneath all of their facade, but basically they sought to torment most of the staff there, and also quite a number of the children. And after 14 years, it really took its toll on me, and I not only had to deal with a lot of physical, emotional and mental difficulties, there was a really deep, profound professional trauma where, a service that I'd given in helping children, teaching children with very, with major behavioural and emotional disturbances, it's not a job for the faint-hearted. I gave everything, and it took everything from me. I came away from that with nothing left, and all of that goodness of, wanting to give and to share with the world. Over the last couple of years, I've gone, okay, I know I'm not dead and buried yet. I don't want to just lie down and give in to the trauma that was sustained in that position. And I want to be of service again. And so anyway, the step one was to begin writing the Seven Sisters series, which, she's well underway. I've almost finished the second book now, and that's a gradual process, and it's something I need to do to bring out into the world. And so that's been happening. But I was feeling like, well, I really want to do something where I'm more contacting people face to face, a way to be able to touch their hearts and souls, and to connect with people very, very directly. And I've been fluffing around with this for ages. I knew I don't want to go back into teaching. I don't want to go back into the system. I'm just too far outside of that world to go there again. I'm beyond that. I can't fit myself into the box that the education system wants from people. And for me, it's spiritual service, like nothing else. I just want to touch people's souls and to open up their spirits, if that's what they want, of course, but just to find ways to do that. And I've been fluffing around for, maybe a few months now of just, considering ideas and this and that. And I kept going down all these little different avenues. I looked into, I've been looking into meditations and recording meditations and things like that. Has been sort of one thing I've been really interested in, and exploring what other people do out there. I also went down another avenue of with a woman called Dolores Cannon, and she sort of founded a therapy that's based on past life regression therapy, and then another one called BQH, Beyond Quantum Healing, which is based on that again. hypnosis and things like that, but I was sort of feeling like, oh, I don't really want to hypnotize people. Like, I want to get people to a point where they're like what meditation does, where just into a nice relaxed state, but still very conscious, and also not. I don't want to open up people to sort of, like playing around with spirituality, like it's some sort of a game, where you can sort of explore past lives, and not that there's anything wrong with it, but I have very much more specific visions and the thing is, when you have a specific vision and you don't actually know what it is, it's kind of weird, like it's hard to know where to go. But I knew each little rabbit hole I went down, like I needed to keep exploring that. And the final one where I just sort of felt like, well, I just need to step out and just volunteer myself and be of service, not worry about the money side of things, like just trust that will all sort itself out. Like, it's more important to just give of myself in service. So, I looked into, only yesterday, I looked into doing some volunteer work at a nursing home nearby, and it's a really complex process just to, and expensive too, to offer yourself for volunteer work. Like, you'd think you'd be able to just go in and do that, but yeah, it costs you a lot of money in police checks and yellow cards, blue cards, red cards, all that sort of stuff. It's crazy. But the point is, I was looking into it. I knew, well, I just need to, that's what I want to do. I want to gift of myself and step out into that. And so I opened up that door, and I don't really want to say exactly what it is that has come about, because I'm still in the genesis phases of putting all of this together. But through, the hypnosis therapies, the meditation, and the volunteer work idea, there's, and also my writing skills, and also what I used to do in my teaching as well, which is, I don't really like to sort of stand up and tell people what to do. I prefer more, I like to write it and everything, but I prefer more to, when I'm engaging with people, to be equal, and to be they young, old, whatever. I like to just sort of touch people as an equal, and to bring out the best in them, and to touch people with love. So yeah, I can't give it away any more than that. Like, that's as much as I can say for now. But the point is just don't ever give up. Like, I kept knowing, like, no, the hypnosis, that's not going to be it, and I just kept sort of testing out all sorts of different ideas, but I knew there was an idea sitting inside of me that I just needed to find that, and I needed to trust that if I just keep opening up every door that I sense I need to open up, that it will take me there. And I can tell you now, like, I'm there and I'm ready to put it all together. Like, everything that I've done in my life, my teaching, my writing, and then these new explorations, I'm ready to put all of it together, and volunteer, service volunteer work. I'm ready to put all of that together and to step out, finally putting together what my dreams have been guiding me to. My sort of blind, invisible dreams, and I just had to trust in the divine. And all I did the whole time was I just kept praying and asking and invoking light constantly, like just asking for help from above. And the point is, persist and have faith, and it all comes about. And also, that meant also allowing all the crap stuff that came up. I went through, oh my God, like not so long ago, like, really, really major upheavals where, I was deep, really deep woundings and traumas were coming to the surface, and I was like, oh no, not again. I really don't want to have to deal with any more of this. But I just trusted, look, it's coming up for a reason, so just let it happen. let it all happen. So I think that's enough to say for now, without sort of letting the cat out of the bag or the cat out of the bus. Like, I'm in a national park, so best not to let the cat out of the bus right now. So goodbye, and with so much love and hope and joy and faith in myself and faith in God and faith in you, and Amen, Hallelujah, Om.